All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Message Delivery. You have to be obsessed. Period. That's this episode. You got to be obsessed. You have to learn to be obsessed with your dream. But sometimes obsession can also be useless if you're doing it wrong. I'm explaining what I mean by that. But you got to be obsessed with your dream. First and foremost, to achieve your dream. Whatever your dream is, you got to be obsessed. Obsessed means the dream comes first before anything else. You have to be obsessed. I'm obsessed. Message. Here we go. I am so obsessed. Sometimes I have to remind myself, I have to talk to myself and tell myself, Yao, you're here right now. It's like, if I'm with my girlfriend, I gotta remember, I have to talk to myself internally and tell myself, Yao, you're eating dinner with her. Put your phone away. Yao, she wants to watch a movie. You put you in spending with time with you in 2, 3 days. I have to literally tell myself that and fight it. I'm fighting it internally. Oh, we just say a little more, text my employees real quick and tell them this, and I'm done. But that can lead to arguments or her being upset, stuff like that. So you have to tell yourself that. But it's a good thing if it's the obsession is towards something that's going to help you grow or beneficial. Now, being obsessed with your phone, just social media, and wasting time, that is not good. You have to be obsessed with your dream, and you have to know when to cut it off, though. Obsession can be unhealthy. That's what I mean, right? And if you're doing it wrong, I'll explain what I mean by that. But I'm so obsessed. I'm in the gym. Sometimes I'm so obsessed with just organizing numbers and bills and investments and okay, how are we gonna get to the next level? I'm in the gym on a treadmill and I can't start my workout because I'm still walking on a treadmill instead of running, and I'm on my phone. I have a serious obsession, but that is a good thing. Those are the people that win. Again, Michael Jackson was obsessed. Michael Jordan was obsessed. The greatest chefs in the world are obsessed with food and plating and oh, I could have put this here this time. You have to go to do you ask yourself this is how you know if you're obsessed. Do you go to sleep thinking about your dream? Do you lay down thinking about it? Whatever it is you like to do, electrician, doctor, lawyer, you're a surgeon, that time specialty, attorney, what I just said lawyer. What else is there? I mean, anything, film, art, music. Do you go to sleep thinking about it? What is the last thing on your mind? What's the first thing on your mind when you wake up? Last thing on your mind before you go to sleep, first thing on your mind when you wake up. Obsession. If it's not that, you're not obsessed. And it could mean a few things you need to do. This is why I say you got to do the check. Is it the last thing in your mind before you go to sleep? Is it the first thing in your mind when you wake up? How often throughout the day do you think about it? What are you doing to work towards those goals? Who is your competition in that field? A lot of y'all don't even know the competition in the field. You don't even know who the competition is. How are you obsessed with your dream and you don't know who you want to be like? Who do you aspire to be like? What I mean, like, be like you should be yourself, but who has what you want and you want more? That's good. But who is in a place that you want to be at? You don't know who that is. How often do you watch those people and study what they're doing? How often do you study your craft? How are you getting better? What is the new trends? Like there's so much that you could be doing to grow. So if you don't, and all those things I just said, is it the last thing you think about before you go to sleep? Is it the first thing you think about when you wake up? How often throughout the day are you thinking about it? Who's in your field? Are you checking your field and who's in it and who the competitors are? Who's doing better? Who's growing? Who's new in it? If you're not doing all those things or fact checking those, just checking those off the list, you're not obsessed with your dream enough. You might not make it. I'm sorry to tell you that. You might not make it. As a matter of fact, not might. You won't make it. Because everything I just said, your competition's doing. It's that they're not sitting there arguing with their spouse, fighting with it. The last thing they're doing is, I'm not getting along with my wife. I'm not getting, my kids are angry at me right now. I'm angry with my kids. But at the end of the day, I need to get a dream because the dream is going to take us all to a better spot. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. How do I get further? And that's all that's in my head 24/7. That's what I said a few weeks ago. If you saw this, I spoke about the Michael movie. And the Michael movie, that's when Michael sacrificed to get to where he wanted to be. He was obsessed. Name any great person. Michael Jordan, obsessed. Kobe Bryant, obsessed. Kobe had a torn Achilles tendon. Torn, torn Achilles tendon, Kobe Bryant had. And he said, he's done. They said, Kobe, you can fix it. He said, nah. He got back on the court and made free throws. Do you understand how painful? Oh my God. Do you know how painful a torn Achilles tendon is? Kobe got back and made the free throw shots. Michael Jordan scored 45 with the flu. Most of you can't wipe your ass or blow your nose with the flu. Michael Jordan scored 45 points with the flu. Stomach, vomiting. You know what the flu, you know how bad it is. He still played through it. On your worst day, on his worst day is your best. Your best day of basketball is not even his worst. That's what it means to be obsessed. Michael Jackson, performance after performance after performance, and no excuses. How obsessed are you with your dream? That's going to determine how you get to the next level. And to be obsessed with your dream, you're going to have to let go of people. See, you can't be obsessed with your dream when your focus is in too many areas. That's what it is. Your energy is in too many areas. And sometimes where your focus is, your energy is with people that are draining you. So that's why you can't be obsessed with your dream, because your focus is in too many negative areas. What do you do throughout your day? What do you do throughout the month? Well, and then you get to a bigger scale when you can start planning. What do you do throughout the year? Are you utilizing that time arguing with people? That's why you're not further. You're utilizing your time arguing with people that are draining your energy. That's why you're not far in life. You know? And I'm telling you right now, there's someone your age that looks like you, that is focused on their dream, that's on the phone, utilizing their phone to benefit and grow. And you're utilizing your phone on nonsense, scroll through social media, arguing with people. That is why don't look back at the end of the year, when the end of the year comes and everybody put them reels up of what I did this year, and you're not where you want to be, because you're not obsessed with your dream enough to let go of friends, to let go of party, to let go of drinking, to let go of smoking, to let go of chilling and hanging out, to let go of patience, the TV, the snacks and chilling in restaurants and coming outside for photo shoots, stunting and wasting time with friends and competing with people. It's time to ghost everyone and become obsessed with your dream. Just you and your dream and God. That's all you need. And you know what happens when you become obsessed with your dream and you let God in? He's going to show you who is for you. You don't need to chase nobody when you become obsessed with your dream, because your dream should benefit God's people if you're a person of God. And God will show you who should be in your life. You don't need to chase nothing else. Problem is, you always focus on everyone else, fighting with dudes and different people and arguing, and you're trying to fit into people's lives and wondering what everyone else is doing. And that's why at the end of the year, you're always behind, because you're not obsessed enough. Obsession means I'm disciplined. Discipline means I do it even when I don't feel like it. I'm still going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym today. I was supposed to go 5 a.m. Everyone knows I work out at 5 a.m. If you watch my stories and follow me, I didn't work out 5 a.m. because I'm here feeling message delivered. But I'm still going to go after this. That's discipline. Doing what I don't want to do like I love it. Doing it when I don't want to do it like I love it. Mike Tyson said it. Nobody wants to box every single day. Nobody wants to play basketball every single day. Nobody wants to sing every single day. Nobody wants to cook every single day. Nobody wants to be a doctor, attorney. Everyone wants a break. And it's okay to take a break, but don't ever let that obsession die out of that fire. Be obsessed, be crazy. And when they confuse your obsession and your passion with you being crazy, you won. People have told me that. They said, yeah, you are crazy. That's when you know you're obsessed, you're passionate. Now, what I meant by doing it the wrong way is, you can be obsessed and passionate about something, but you're not putting enough work. That is the wrong way. I'm obsessed with it, but I'm not putting in enough work, or you're doing it wrong. Meaning you're just applying the strategy's wrong. So if you're stuck, it's like, damn, I am obsessed. I think about it all the time. I try to work hard and do it. Sometimes not about working hard, it's working smart. You see what I'm saying? It's about working smart. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should do a little bit. And that's what I'm figuring out now, because I'm obsessed with film and storytelling. But the key is not just being obsessed with it, but how do we make money, become extremely successful from it, so I could do what I want to do one day and help people. I found that out, and now I'm expanding even more. You need to figure out, I love cooking. I love art. I love music. I love to sing. But how do you turn that into a business and make money from singing? How do you make money from rapping? How do you make money from whatever it doesn't matter what it is, from whatever you do, from cars, from arts and craft, from creating clothes, turn it into a business. Because just because you're obsessed and passionate about it doesn't mean you can be successful with it. You have to learn how to make money doing it. And the discipline is how you eventually make money doing it. Are you disciplined enough to last the war? Some people last a few battles and they quit. That's where consistency comes in. Told you about those 4 pillars before. Consistency. You're not consistent enough. And God don't bless nobody that's not consistent, because God don't take no days off. You know how I know that? Because you're still alive. So that means God woke you up every morning. He's consistent with getting you up. If you still here, that means he's still using you. There's something God wants you to do. The problem is you're not consistent enough for him to use you, because you start, then you stop. You start, you stop. You start, you stop. And that's why God is not opening the door that you want to go through. Message delivered. I hope you understand. Like, comment, subscribe, share this message with someone that needs to hear this. Obsessed. You got to be a madman, Damien. I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. I'll catch you on the next episode. Message delivered. Peace.